else did we hear at that meeting last time? We heard that they had no idea how many units they're going to develop at that point. They may now. I haven't heard of the public meeting, but we hear it. We know that they don't know how much it was going to cost them. They don't know any of these things. As a matter of fact, they didn't even know how much they were going to rent the apartments for. Well, I guess that's convenient for the moment, but we still don't know what you're going to spend to build that thing.
Mr. Donahoe, you're at it again. The same way that you distorted the numbers which were in the mailing piece, which you mailed out to so many people in the community with the numbers that were all wrong, you are now distorting the numbers again.
Being vigilant to keep the public trust intact. We have just re-elected a village justice who represents, on a private matter,
This is the chairman. This is a meeting. We had an election. Okay, it's over.
I came home after working as an election inspector and watched put on television, our local television, for the results. And I was ashamed to be a resident of Mamaroneck. It has happened 4 times before, maybe even 5, that people living in Mamaroneck, being proud, having been raised here, have lost complete control and regard for their fellow citizens. This spectacle that went on with the silent majority sitting on top and not doing a thing about it is a shame that is very hard for me to live down.
Acts of hate because of one's skin color, because of one's ethnic background, because of one's religion. The blight of homelessness, poverty, and hunger continues as well. The message is clear. Through our individual and collective efforts, the dream must be revitalized.
The FCC is more interested in stopping dirty words than they are in creating structure for change that will increase choice and diversity. And in a democracy, that's what's important. We treat children as really the most unvalued audience in broadcasting, and our priorities should be just the other way around.
The mayor of the village of Mamaroneck injured in a fire.
The village of Larchmont will have a smaller tax increase, but some people think it should be even less.
Mamaroneck has come up with a way to reduce taxes.
And the town of Mamaroneck is working on a new recycling program. Listen up, we'll all have to get into it by September 1st.
Many people in Planned Parenthood tell the young that sex is fun, enjoy it, but just protect yourself. Have safe sex with condoms and birth control pills and all the rest of it, and it doesn't work. It's against the law of God, and it attacks the dignity and humanity of these young women.
We voted for the entire bill, and the president is now going to veto funds for education, health care, all these critical things that we need in our community because he's so determined to overturn Roe v. Wade and to deny poor people the right to family planning funds.
We pride ourselves on being one of the most advanced and compassionate countries in the world. Yet among industrialized countries, only the United States and South Africa don't have a national health plan.
So in other words, now every time there's a rate increase, they'll not only increase the basic by $1, but then all the subsequent services by $1?
Well, that's basically known as tiering. And we objected strenuously to the increases that were, to the tiering that went into effect in early 1991.
Oh, the windmill was a landmark, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was a sewage treatment plant originally, and they had the village dump there.
Well, how did they combine the windmill and sewage
Well,
treatment?
it camouflaged the smokestack.
Aha.
This document is dated White Plains, October the 19th, 1776. 215 years ago to the day. It reads, received from the Continental Store at Mamaroneck from Matthew Marvin, 1 cask of rum.
Looking at the British and the American formal soldiers, one would wonder, why did they dress like that? Loud colors, bright buttons, lace. You look like they were deliberately trying to create targets.
How long was that first attack?
About, it varied, 15, 20 minutes or so.
That's all?
Well,
How long did it seem to you?
seemed like eternity.
Some of us can remember the 1938 when Manor Park felt the effect of a horrendous hurricane. After the hurricane, parts of docks, boats, floats, and beach houses littered Manor Park.
Cannot sleep! They're off!
Spaceman F-Hero! Your La Hacienda parties don't go over so well with the more, conservative elements of Larchmont.
What a day. I mean, if they ordered this, they couldn't have had a nicer day. It's really fall. And we're sitting here with all these people milling around. There is nothing that you can't buy here. It's just a very nice time to come on down to the Inland and see what this area is all about.
And the Fuji blimp makes an appearance at the Larchmont Block Party. Joe Windish is in the blimp right now. He'll have some stunning aerial shots for us later.
You're green and he's red? Who's winning?
Nobody yet. We just started.
What's your name?
Paul B.
What's your name?
David.
David?
Oh, now it's your
Do you live in Larchmont?
No, I live in my house.
And when I saw LMC-TV, I said, they don't need any television. They have everything they need. They're professionals. They're even better than us. We are called the LMC-TV of the UN, you see. and then I realized that, no, it still needs me for one thing. Larchmont Mamaroneck, if you think of it, it's a mini UN.
Dark highway, midnight clear, standing all alone.
In the tree was at the Humane Society. We brought him home and we gave him a snack. What do you think of that?
Back from not long ago, still recall you from your early hour. Youth is a wandering troubadour, sailing the singing breeze, wooing a maid on a distant shore over the tossing seas.
This sample tape will self-destruct in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You've been watching LMC-TV's third annual awards presentation. If you would like to get involved with LMC-TV, call or stop by one of our studios. The Palmer Studio, located in Mamaroneck High School, just up the stairs across from Walter's Hot Dogs. It's open Monday through Friday from 3 until 10 p.m. The production coordinator for Studio 1 is Mike Cacci. The phone number, 698-6808. LMC-TV Studio 2 is located in the Mamaroneck Free Library, just off the Emlyn Theater lobby. Its hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. The phone number, 381-0131. And the production coordinator for Studio 2 is Brian Wilson. Thanks for watching the LMC-TV third annual awards presentation. I'm Roger Norman.